What up and what's poppin'? It's your dog Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Gold Network, where we're burning the books alive. Ugly 1-3 day yesterday, back on my best bets in the NBA for January 26th. First up, give me Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets over 17.5 points, minus 118 odds over at FanDuel. He had 29 points in his last game. In his last three matches versus Charlotte, he's had 41, 26, and 23 points. We only need 18. Next, same game, same. Give me Brandon Miller over 18.5 points, minus 112 odds over at FanDuel. Brandon Miller, member of the Charlotte Hornets. He's had 23 points or more in his last 4 games. Houston is really giving it up to shooting guards in the last few games. They've let Anthony Simons, Jordan Clarkson, and Jaylen Brown each score 32 points or more. Next, give me Grayson Allen from the Phoenix Suns, over 2.5 3-pointers made at plus 112 odds. Hit this line in the last 6 games straight. Also hit this line in the last 8 out of 10. Also hit this line in the last 3 or 4 versus Indy. Also had 3 threes versus Indy 5 days ago. It's Grayson Allen, the best 3-point shooter in the NBA, if we're going to talk about numbers. Next, Fear the Beard, James Harden from the Los Angeles Clippers, over 9.5 points, plus 100 odds over at FanDuel. He's had 9 assists or more in his last 8 out of 10 games, 10 assists or more in his last 2 games, 11 assists in the last 2 games versus the Raptors. I don't look for anything to change. My first official lean, Wendell Carter Jr. from the Orlando Magic, over 8.5 rebounds plus 104 odds over at FanDuel. Memphis allows the 4th most rebounds to centers. In his last 3 games, he's had 11, 9, and 9 rebounds. Last but not least of the player props, Jared Allen of the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Milwaukee Bucks again. He's had, I'm taking him for over 11.5 rebounds at minus 106 odds over at FanDuel. He's had 11 rebounds or more in 10 straight games in the last 3 games versus the Milwaukee Bucks. He's had 12, 13, and 12 rebounds. In this game, I do lean Brook Lopez to go over his 5.5 rebounds. He's been rebounding well. I don't think the books have adjusted. Definitely 4+ rebounds for parlay piece. In the Houston and Hornets game, I'm leaning the Hornets money line in that game. It's like plus 176. I haven't got into the 2 games that I did not talk about, which would be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Also, the Portland Trailblazers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. In the Blazers game, I lean Malcolm Brogdon to go over his points. In the Thunder Pelicans game, I lean all things CJ McCollum over, and I especially lean Brandon Ingram over 4.5 rebounds if they haven't moved it, with Zion being questionable. All right, my last pick of the day is going to be the Phoenix Suns on the money line and the Los Angeles Clippers on the money line. Phoenix Suns are playing the Indiana Pacers, who they just played 5 days ago, beat them and covered the spread. Phoenix Suns are on a 7-game winning streak. Next, the Los Angeles Clippers are playing the Raptors, who will be without Emmanuel Quickley and possibly without Jakob Poeltl. They just have the better team, heads and shoulders. Clippers may be without Paul George, as he is questionable. But, I think it'll be easy money. Clippers and Phoenix money line comes to plus 105 over at FanDuel. In that game, I lean RJ Barrett to go over his 6.5 rebound prop. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. As always, I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be on Twitter, so don't meet me there. Beat me there with parlays, builders, and just, sweet nothings about the game, soliloquies and whatnot. All right? Peace, love, and life.